Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short term. Then we're going to be going to the mid-term for Bitcoin. Then we're going to be hitting up the long term, which is the daily chart there, seeing what's going on for Bitcoin. And then we're going to be going to the altcoin request part of the show. But before that, we're going to be going to my altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today. And that is XRP, VeChain, and also I haven't got it on my list. I don't know which one it is. Brilliant, great start. Yeah, I will find out which one it is if someone can let me know in the description. I haven't actually flagged it, which has been Ethereum Classic. It's Ethereum Classic. I'm sure it's Ethereum Classic, right? That's the wrong chart as well. What a great start this morning. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, Ethereum Classic coming through there because we're looking at a breakout zone. Right, let me do some shout outs. Completely threw me off this morning. I'm going to flag that before I forget it again. That's a problem with doing so many cryptos. Right, to the chat straight away. We've got Dulanga in the chat. They're nice to see you on the stream. They're very nice to see the members coming through there. We've got Donna. It's that time again. Yes, it is. We've got Last Index saying rapidly. Massive shout out to Last Index. He is really studying hard at the moment. Very good stuff. Nice to see your crypto ability developing very, very rapidly. Very good stuff indeed, sir. Restless down the abyss. Yeah, we are falling rapidly at this point in time for Bitcoin. Very, very scary stuff, but it is healthy, guys. It is healthy. Morning to Tom. Morning to Nikana. Good morning, Chester lad. Morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Diego. Geez, the highest 50k went south fast. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Chess. Nice to see you on the stream there, Diego. It's at like 7 or 8 streams in a row now, bro. Amazing stuff there. We've got Roger. Mr. Roger Yao. Nice to see you on the stream. There's what up, Chester, my man. BTC is dumping hard. We are going to zero. That's quite impossible, but we are going down. We are going down, and we are sat on a crucial level of support. So we'll see how that's going to hold out, and I will get into that very shortly indeed. Donna's saying, don't forget to smash that like. It does help me out tremendously, guys. I'm transparent about that. I need these YouTube algorithms to like me again. After I had COVID, they pretty much boycotted the hell out of me. So yeah, every like doesn't go unappreciated there. Nico as well. Hi, man. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Everybody like the stream already. Help our boy out, says Diego. Amazing stuff there. 7. Guys, there is a mod in the chat, so behave yourselves. 7, nice to see you on the stream there. CC, nice to see you on the stream there, man. I think we had a vote in the Telegram in the community, and I think the vote is for you to come back in, bro. We're going to give you a second chance or something along the lines of that. So yeah, you're going to get added back soon, bro. Don't you sweat it. Last index. Oh, thanks, man. Not a problem. Ben's Marky. Hello. Chris saying, yes, Chester. Here we go. Hit my 50k now. What I'm thinking, 38k mark. Only time will tell. We will see. Could you do M-Box, please? Says Donna. I'll have a little look at M-Box. I'm sure we can get to that. Green Goblin. Yo. Green Goblin has been here from the absolute get, guys. From the beginning, when I was on like maybe 2 viewers a stream. He was in here. He was liking a stream, showing me that continuous support. Amazing stuff there. I was negative $1,000 on my shorts. Now I'm starting to make money. You held on, my good sir. You held on, and now it's paying off. Well done. And Sarika as well. Hi, bro. Nice to see you on the stream now. Right, let's get into crypto, guys, because that's why we're here. We're here for Crypto TA here. Okay, Crypto TA. Let's get into it. I'm pretty tired because I was placing trades last night in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. or something. So yeah, pretty tired. Really messed up my sleep. But hey, that's the life of a crypto trader. Hey, 24-hour markets and all that juicy stuff. 1 hour short term for Bitcoin right now. As you can see, rising price channel. We've been talking about this for quite a while. I'm not gonna really go into that right now. But I want to talk about this 50k. When we hit this 50k, all we've seen is a downtrend play out from there. Or we're just seeing this music is a bit loud. We're just seeing a nice downtrend playing out from there. Obviously, guys, we do have this parallel channel inside of the bigger macro parallel channel. The little micro one coming through there. We've got the lovely level of resistance continuously playing out here. And that's obviously causing us to dump down. Now, we did break this channel to the downside. I did say on yesterday's stream, this is definitely a possibility. Granted, we were looking at coming up for this 50k. That was the ideal flirtatious scenario we were looking for. As you saw here, we invalidated a previous lower high there. We saw a lovely gain up for crypto there, but no. We obviously just dumped off a cliff, broke out of this zone, lost all major moving averages, actually lost this horizontal here. So yeah, it was after we lost this zone, after we cleared this previous low here, broke out from this zone. It was literally, the floor was the target, right? The floor was the target. So yeah, we did actually break up from this zone. Seeing the measure move, let's do a little measure move coming through there. The measure move for that position was along the lines of this, right? banging it like so. I mean, there wasn't a clear retest for me to be entering in terms of a swing trade position here. So no, I didn't get involved with this one, but I do have a few other indicators that are trading Bitcoin, and they actually did actually go short, which is great stuff. Great stuff indeed. So yeah, I am technically short on Bitcoin and technically long on Bitcoin as well, because we're still on that hash ribbon signal as well there. I'm obviously on a few different accounts and all that juicy stuff there. So yeah, the percent for this this downtrend, this measure move to the downside, if you guys did jump in on this, you'd have made around 2.91%. They're amazing stuff, and obviously that's not leveraged at all there. So so yeah, that'd be the move to the downside. Now let's talk about where we topped out of this zone. This is gonna, let me get rid of these moving averages for now. A bit more visually appealing for the audience coming through this. Yeah, as you can see here, we'd actually come up in this parallel channel, breaking out of this bigger parallel channel, breaking out of these zones. As you can see here, resistance, resistance. But this right here, what we're seeing here, this is just a juicy trap. So now what I would be inclined to do is draw some sort of parallel trap zone here. So next time that we do break here, next time we do actually come up to this 50, well, next time it would be around 50, 51 sort of K if we do actually see an insane spike in Bitcoin. But yeah, next time we come up to this sort of zone to the top side of this parallel channel, we're going to be looking at this trap zone. We're not going to be entering any sort of position in this zone here, just because we know it's called a trap zone for a reason. You get trapped out. A lot of people might have gone long here as they saw the breakout, but no, it obviously trapped you out and went obviously flipped on its head and went crazy to the downside, right? We also have this what is it? We got a bearish divergence coming through as well there, coming through on the MACD, and also on the RSI as well. That we're seeing that basically play out pretty strong here, guys. You can see this downtrend, which makes me which makes me want to say this, guys. We've seen this. I can't speak today. Very tired. So we've seen this obviously this parallel channel come through, the breakout to the downside, measure move completion. Now we're going to be looking at some different chart patterns, right? Different chart patterns. That one's played out. That's done. We've still got a big parallel channel, which we're currently still in. We're currently testing the lower side of that. Now I would be inclined to be doing some more sort of TA coming through there. I mean, I would be looking at, first things first, a falling wedge pattern. As you can see, we do have a dominant trend line coming down from the top side here. Dominant trend line coming down from the top side, and also the lovely level of support that's playing out continuously along the bottom side. Falling wedge pattern, looking for a breakout to the top side. That's where they primarily break out there, guys. So the breakout would be to the top side here, but we're definitely going to be we'll be waiting at this zone, just because we could still break to the downside, because obviously this is we're on the hourly here, guys. It's not that valid. It could still easily break to the downside, and also we are looking at breaking to the downside of this parallel channel to the upside as well. Parallel channel is a rising parallel channel. Let me get my terminology correct. Let me just see who's in the chat straight. We got War Machine in the chat there. What's up, buddy? Liked as always, amazing stuff there. What likes are we on? 16 likes. You guys are killing out here on this fine Wednesday morning. I do believe it's a Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, amazing stuff there. Green Goblin, you're not kidding about the sleep deprivation that crypto can cause. No, I'm really not. It really does get you. It really gets you. Roger's saying, can I have a request for Matic? Thanks. I will get to the request part of the show, but I'll keep that in the back of my mind, Roger. So if you just remind me when I say, and yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, my good sir. Missed you Chester longed at 1.19 XRP and BTC dumped. Can you check what it can fall to, please? Definitely. This is the thing. I've stopped doing my crypto lists now because it was just a bit of a burden on stream. But when I say get your request in and all that stuff, we'll do all that. You guys can fire your request in the chat, and then we can basically resume that. Just gonna have some tea because I'm English. Oh yes, nice bit of caffeine. Already had one cup of this morning, but it wasn't enough. It was not enough. So yeah, falling wedge to the downside here. We're actually finding a level of support here. I mean, just so as you can see, we are going on candle bodies here in terms of these trend lines. Candle bodies. Let's actually move that up a little bit actually. Yeah, interesting stuff there if we're going on candle bodies. So we could actually be seeing a bit of a retest coming through here. We're going to be coiling up on terms of the shorter term time frames between these two trend lines there. So I would be looking at a very minor breakout there, guys. So Phoenix is sup. Almost missed the stream. Nearly there, bro. Nearly, bro. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. But yeah, just a summary, guys. We've got a nice falling wedge pattern. We're looking at hopefully breaking to the top side, but we could easily break to the bottom side here. We could still continue this downtrend. We're setting lower lows continuously, lower highs continuously here, guys. That's the higher high. Lower highs continuously there, guys. So it's looking pretty goddamn bearish in terms of the short term here. But please remember, Please remember, it still looks bearish here as well. Please remember the longer term time frame on the daily here. Look at this uptrend. We need a bit of a pullback to come through. And this, even if we pull back all the way to 44 here, 44, where are you? There you are. 44, even to 44. We're still looking bullish, you know. We're still looking bullish. And the reason for that is we've got higher low here, higher low here, higher lows continuously. We're just going to be coming down, challenging those high lows. And that's absolutely fine after a pump like this. Absolutely fine to come down, challenge the high lows, and then have the continuation to the upside. So I'm not flipping insanely bearish all of a sudden just because we're dumping a little bit and having a little bit of a pullback like this. So a little bit of a pullback. Look at this. 11% we pulled back. For an asset to pull back 11% in the space of like 4 days, pretty crazy stuff. We've literally had 2 days of just red. 2 days of red now. So, well, we'll see how the day ends, right? 2 days of red at this point in time. So it's not the end of the world, guys. We can't just say we're going to go all the way down to 30K now. We're still in a huge uptrend. We're still in a very healthy market. Fear and greed still really high. People are still liking crypto here. They're not dumping it off a cliff as of yet. Granted, we're just having a bit of a pullback, guys. So just don't panic. We're okay. And you know what we say on this channel? Calm and collected. Calm and collected. And to be honest, even on the hourly on the hourly on Bitcoin, we're not even at that really oversold sort of stage just as of yet. We got there and we came back. We had that bit of a retracement, so we know that it's not actually too bad. It's not too bad here, because otherwise we would have seen it actually come down a lot more with a downtrend looking like this, right? So yeah, let me get to the midterm now, and let's do a little summary on the midterm. Oh, gonna have some more tea, and we're gonna keep going. Good stuff. McKenna says, thanks, man. That said, I messed up. We'll see, man. We'll see. Good time for buying, says Vishal. To be honest, no, sir. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to go buy any cryptos, you go and buy some cryptos. You do you. You do you, man. But for me personally, right now, it's not a good time. And the reasoning for this is, guys, on the midterm, we've got this rising wedge pattern. We've been in this for a long goddamn time, since the start of this trend. Literally, not quite the start. The start was on the 21st of July, right? What, the 20th? 21st? Early morning on the 21st, we started this. And then after that, obviously, we've seen this lovely, juicy, healthy uptrend coming through there. And this is why I'm on about these retracements. Look at this. Healthy retracement before the continuation to the upside again. Healthy retracement, continuation, consolidation to the downside, little micro downtrend, and then a nice uptrend to follow. Bit of consolidation, downtrend, potentially coming back, recovering from there. Or we need to weigh up the chances like we were here, when we were here, guys, because obviously, rising wedge, we're likely to break to the downside here. So, we're weighing up the options because we're sat in this same zone yet again. Same zone yet again. Is Alice pumping like crazy, apparently? Well, we could potentially have a little look at that. I've got a couple of altcoins to get through, but we will potentially look at that, my good sir. 17 likes as well, guys. You are killing it this morning on this fine Wednesday morning. And your likes do not go unappreciated here. It does help me out massively with the YouTube algorithms here. And great news for the channel here, guys, for the OG supporters. We hit 1,100 subscribers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Amazing stuff there. Very good milestone. Amazing stuff there. Subscriber count is coming in large at the moment, so amazing stuff. I do appreciate all you guys out there around the world, internationals. And so yeah, as you can see here, we're going to weigh up the chances of us breaking to the downside here, just because we are sat in this dirty trap zone yet again. We're in a rising wedge pattern, which we're likely to break to the downside here, guys. The measure move to break to the downside is going to be looking like this, right? And we're going to take that, we're going to bring it like here, and this, if we are going to break to the downside, it is going to be along the lines of this, right? We could be seeing a price target of 44,800 there. Interesting stuff to basically be thinking about there, looking for a percentage target for that potential position there. It's going to be around a 7.55% there. So yeah, we'll definitely see how that is planning out. But I would say just about this trend, it's lovely, it's healthy, it's good, but it is fizzling out. You can see the buying momentum is still here. It's still here, but it's nothing like we saw at the start of this trend. And when we see that this sort of chart patterns actually playing out like that, we're likely to see not imminent dumpage off an absolute cliff, just a bit of a curl over how we see the trend actually play out before we have another bit of a leg up, in a sense, like a longer term consolidation period. That's what we're sort of looking for. And on the longer term time frame, as you can see here, potentially curling over, something along the lines of that, and then having another bounce maybe from this zone coming through here around that 42k. I mean, we've been looking at 42k for quite a while now, in terms of the streams, or every single morning, Monday to Friday. The streams coming through there. So yeah, that's pretty much pretty much Bitcoin on the midterm covered there for the chart patterns. Let me talk about the RSI, because we were talking about the idea here yesterday around this 50k. Looking at this zone in terms of a Viva resistance zone. Can't speak this morning. As you can see here, bit of a symmetrical triangle pattern playing out. We've got lovely levels of support being formed here, holding us up. We're currently on that crucial zone, guys. So it's going to be very... It's a scary time. It's a scary time. If we lose this, it means we're going to be losing this rising wedge pattern. It means we're going to be breaking down out of this channel as well on the shorter term time frame. It's going to mean we're going to come down significantly in price, potentially to 44,000. But we will see how we go. This is definitely a point to be watching today, guys, because as I said, we're currently testing the level of support. And as you can see, tested it here, banged it. Tested it here, banged it. Started it here, banged it. So we could actually see a nice recovery coming through there. Now that does bring me on to the Viva la resistance line coming through, which we have been referencing since December. You can see the price action to the downside from here. Very, very strong. We've made copious amounts of cash trading this over the last 6-7 months or so, maybe even 8 months now. Yeah, 8 months. We're in August. Amazing stuff there. You work with numbers all day and you don't know the months. So yeah, the Viva la resistance from this zone is pretty strong indeed. And yes, you called it. We're just about to get there. If we do see a support get formed on this symmetrical triangle, the lower side here, we could see a nice bit of resistance playing out here. Maybe even a bit of a coil up in the price in terms of the RSI coming through there, which could mean this trap that we could be seeing here. Currently we're in the trap zone, guys. We could be seeing a bit of a trap coming through, just a bit of a consolidatory period along this zone, and then maybe just grinding it up gradually to get rid of all these short positions, to stop all these short positions, to liquidate as many short positions as possible, because I know a load of people would have jumped short as soon as they saw huge candles like this, because of the whole don't want to miss out on all that juicy stuff there. So yeah, definitely a scenario that we can take into account there, guys, just referencing the RSI off the bat there. But yeah, interesting. If we do break to the downside here, guys, I mean, the measure move to the downside, I'm not the biggest measure move guy on the RSI, but this is just ridiculous. It's gonna be seriously oversold there. So yeah, if we do break down, obviously we need to take this into account. But for me personally, it's far too much for us to be dumping that far in such a short amount of time in the current trend that we are in, right? Now I want to talk about the MACD next, the macadamia nut. The reasoning for this is, guys, as we were discussing yesterday, we did have this correlative point coming through here in terms of a downward sloping resistance line. I said, hey, we could easily get rejected from this zone, and we did, and that was definitely a possibility that we did way up there, guys. So yeah, it's good stuff. Well, it's not good stuff, but I mean, it's good stuff that we predicted it, right? But yes, we can see it played out, and yeah, it's interesting to see. Now, oh, that's wrong. At this point in time, guys, we're obviously in a downtrend on the MACD. Obviously, we're in a pretty strong downtrend at this point in time. But yeah, as you can see, we've got a lovely level of support line being formed here. Granted, at this point in time, we do currently only have 2 strong touches, right? 2 strong touches in terms of level of support. Right now, we could be creating another one. So that's another thing to weigh up in terms of your TA as well there, guys. So yeah, just keep this in the back pocket. Keep this in your back pocket and see if we can get some sort of information from this on the midterm. Now, where are we? Let's jump to the long term for Bitcoin, because I know you're all itching for some altcoins. You're itching for them. Yeah, long term for Bitcoin. I've kind of covered a bit already here. But yeah, healthy uptrend that we've seen for ages. We've got the 200 SMA coming up here, sat around at 45,939. If we are going to have the continuation to the downside here in terms of these dumps, I would be looking at first things first. We've got a level of support from these previous wicks, and also the lower side of the bull market barrier, sat around 46,648. So that would be a support point to be looking out for. And then also we've got the 200, as I was just talking about, and also the 21 coming up to say hello as well. Now, obviously, these are currently supports. If we lose this as a level of support, guys, you saw last time we lost it, we saw a bit of a dump coming through there for Bitcoin. This is obviously the daily, guys. So when we lose this on the daily, it's a lot more reactive on the shorter term time frame. So like a 3% dump there, vice versa, another 3% dump there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this does actually plan out if we do lose the 200 coming through there. It's definitely something that I wouldn't rule out in a sense, right? I wouldn't rule out in a sense, because at this point in time, it does look very much like a curl over is needed. Higher high point, being tapped there. Very good stuff indeed. And you can see it is a bearish candle coming through because the sell-off is there from that point that got touched. And then from there, we literally saw the candle close. This is just ridiculous dumpage to the downside instantly. So we know that, that the selling pressure is there. The confidence isn't really that high at this point in time. We did see it continuously in these uptrends. Very good stuff indeed. But from this point, we've obviously seen a bit of a curl over coming through there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this does actually plan out. I mean, we could be looking at a bit of a cheeky head and shoulders. There's a couple of head and shoulders pattern that could plan out here, guys. We'll do something like this to start off with. Is it like that? Yeah, it's like this, isn't it? Yeah. Always get that last bit wrong when I'm trying to predict it, right? Yeah, so this head and shoulders pattern that could be coming into fruition here, and if that does happen, as I said, 44k is on the cards there for that to come in. There's a lot of things pulling us down to 44k at this point in time, so we'll just weigh up the options, see what's good, and just react as it happens, right? React as it happens, but that's something I wouldn't be ruling out there. And yeah, in terms of the weekly, guys, let's get to the weekly, come on. In terms of the weekly right now, you can see we need this. Goddamn need this. After 5 green weeks in a row, after this dirty downtrend that we saw for God knows how long, months on end. Now we've seen a nice near enough month and a half there in an uptrend, which is very, very good stuff indeed. And that's what we need here, guys. That's what we need. 24 likes? God damn, you guys are good. You guys are good today. So yeah, you're good to me today. So yeah, as you can see, nice uptrend coming through there. For the last near enough month and a half there. Very, very strong, very confident for Bitcoin. But as I said, a nice red week would be fine. That's still absolutely fine. Do not just be flipping insanely bearish right now. We're gonna fall to the goddamn floor. No, even if we get to 44, that sort of area there, we can still bang it up from there. That's still beautiful price action in terms of a nice healthy uptrend, right? And let's just jump back to the daily quickly because God, that looks really bad on the daily. Yeah, let's jump back to the daily quickly, just because. Same sort of scenario planning out here. You saw the nice uptrend coming through. Nice pullback, healthy pullback, and then the momentum is resumed there. You're not going to literally bang it up like this, pull all the way back, and then not see any more buying momentum. It's very, very unlikely to see that actually plan out unless it's like the launch of an altcoin or something along the lines of that, right? I am 25 who liked this video. Thank you very much, Cherry, for your like. It is muchly appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed, so I do really appreciate you out here. 28 likes as well, guys, killing it. So yeah, so I would expect some sort of curl over coming through here for Bitcoin. Why have I gone to the 4 hour? for the daily coming through there. Let me jump to the weekly and get the rounded blue box zones coming through here, because this is interesting stuff here, guys. We banged it. We tapped the top side here. Now, this is fascinating. Let me get to the daily, actually. Let me get to the daily, because you know what I say about these rounded blue box zone? As soon as we exit or enter one and get that daily candle close, it's likely that we are going to see some sort of move to the downside or vice versa to the upside, right? And then we got our take profits staggered at all of these yellow lines, continuously staggering it all the way up. So at this point in time, guys, if you were to go short with this indicator, you would have shorted at the open of this candle. First take profit hit, second take profit hit, and what you would have done, you would have taken your stop loss and you'd have banged it back to your entry. So if we do see any sort of reversal coming through there, it's always going to be a successful trade at the end of the day, right? Because the stop out, if we can stop out, if we get stopped out, right, we've already taken lumps of profit all the way down. So it's absolutely fine. And we stop at our entry, so it's not a loss. It's actually just a confirmed win. So yeah, that's the rounded blue box zone. This does act as very heavy levels of resistance and support pretty well, right? Pretty well. And it has done throughout. It's a linear regressional growth curve since the start of Bitcoin, right? It's not the best on this chart. In terms of history, I can't go back as far. I would need to go to Bitstamp for that. But as I said, as I've said before, as you can see, look at the support along this zone. But yeah, as you can see here, we did lose this zone, and this was literally the March crash, the Black Swan event. And then obviously lockdown after lockdown after lockdown, this whole COVID scenario, dirty stuff coming through there. But yeah, as you can see, it does support it. It does ride it all the way up. It's got huge potential coming through there. And I'm thinking about doing a video on this today, actually, just to put this out. Because obviously a lot of the OGs know that I'm going to a festival this weekend. Oh, tonight really. I'm going to a festival tonight. So so I won't be streaming throughout the week, which is it's very sad. I know it's very sad. It's the first time that I'm not really going to be at the charts, or I'm not really going to be streaming with you guys for literally like probably maybe 3 months near enough. So it's guess a well-earned break, but it is going to be it's going to be a bit strange, right? And I'm probably going to be really nervous jumping back on stream the following week. So yeah, I will be preparing content today to schedule it to basically release throughout the weekend that I'm away. So yeah, you will be seeing me still. You will be seeing me still on YouTube, but it'll just be won't be live, unfortunately, there, guys. But yeah, so don't worry, we will come back strong. But everyone does need a little bit of a break here and there. But yeah, I have really enjoyed my journey with you guys over the last 3 months. And oh, it's the guy with 5,000 BTCs back. Roger, Molly at the festivals. No sir, no sir. 3 months of no streaming. Goodbye YouTube channel. No, I meant I've streamed for 3 months, so now I'm not streaming for probably 4 or 5 days while I'm at a festival. I haven't put my phone on silent. My bad. So yeah, I'm going to be having basically like 4 days off, away from the charts, and also away from streaming, which is sad because I do really enjoy this, right? So yeah, Ethereum Classic, my altcoin of the day that I've chosen today. This is the part of the show where I choose 3 altcoins of the day to showcase to you. The 3 altcoins that I have chosen today is VeChain, XRP, and Ethereum Classic. The reason why I've chosen VeChain and XRP because I executed some juicy short positions coming through there, and I will explain them very, very shortly indeed. We'll start off with Ethereum Classic. The reason why I have chosen this, guys, is because look at this. Look at this. Symmetrical chart pattern, symmetrical triangle coming through there, sat in the trap zone, could be looking for a breakdown. If we come down for a breakdown here, guys, it's going to be looking along the lines of, I would say along the lines of this, right? Let me bring that measure move a bit lower. Along the lines of this, obviously we do have the 200 EMA coming through, so that is going to be a zone in terms of a level of support. We've got a trap zone there as well, so we know we don't Ethereum Classic. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I think because Ethereum's not really performing up to standard compared to everything else at this point in time. I think it's kind of behaving on its own. Roger, no stream for 4 or 5 days. There goes all your subscribers, all gone. Great. There was a festival and 1,000 COVID cases were reported. Yeah, I've heard about this. It's getting really, really bad at festivals. So I'm using it because I've not had any of the vaccines or any of that stuff yet. So I basically had COVID, what was it, 2 months ago I had COVID. So I'm basically going to go to the festival, and it's going to be interesting to see if I can catch it again. It's a bit of an experiment, really, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will get it, and I will be in the mosh pits. That's who I am. So yeah, in terms of crypto right now, this Ethereum Classic coming through there, the measurement to the downside would be 9.83% there. That tea is getting progressively colder every time I drink it. It's pretty grim. We will wait long. Hope you enjoy the festival, Chester. Thank you very much, Seven. It's been a long time since I've really taken a nice break away. But yeah, it's gonna be a very drunk weekend. Very drunk weekend. Dreading it, really. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So yeah, as you can see here, I wouldn't be entering any sort of position until we've cleared one, as I said, this trap zone. It's called a trap zone for a reason. You're going to get trapped out, right? You're going to get trapped out if you take any sort of position in this zone. So that's why we wait until we clear this zone. Now, as you can see, we have got 2 points correlating together as we clear this zone. So for me personally, it's going to be a bit pointless jumping into a position here when you're just going to see potentially some reversal, some sort of rebounding coming through there. I'd be waiting until we clear this 200, saw that actual confirm of that coming down. Then as you can see here, we do obviously, we do have another wick to the downside here in terms of the previous higher low there. So yeah, it would be another point we would be waiting to clear from. I would just say it's just there's a bit too many levels of support to be entering a short position here until we clear them, right? When we clear them, we've still got literally 5.62% left on the table. Exactly. Scrambled G. Absinthe kills COVID. Cool stuff. I'm getting into a mosh pit tonight too. Goodness me, Roger. If you don't make it, we'll line a graph in your honor. Cool stuff. I'm sure I won't get COVID again. Like, I had it 2 months ago, and I'm pretty sure I had Delta variant as well. So I should be good. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fascinating to see whether I actually get it again. Considering I haven't had any of the vaccines or anything like that. So, because like the chances of getting it is pretty high, right? It's like, I think it's the biggest event in England since all the lockdowns and everything like that. Obviously, I think it's like 80,000 people or 100,000 people going, all in a massive crowd. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. COVID everywhere. Yeah, this is a position that I would be looking out for. But as I said, I would be waiting to clear these crucial horizontals, crucial 200 EMA, 200 EMA there, and also this trap zone that we're currently sat in as well. But yeah, potential breakout to be looking for on Ethereum Classic. Now let's get to VeChain. Let's have a little bit of a look at VeChain. I actually banged a juicy take profit with VeChain here. This was me in the middle of the night, right? I got into a lovely little short position coming through here. And I got into a short position coming through here, and my first take profit was literally sat, as you can see here. We got all these wicks. We got these lovely level of support coming through here. First take profit was the breakdown from this zone, and I don't know if I hit my second take profit yet. I don't think I did. Yeah, I think I missed it by literally maybe like a couple of cents or so. No, maybe less than that. So yeah, maybe didn't quite get that. Or I might be thinking about XRP actually. Let me jump to XRP. Yeah, no, it's XRP I'm thinking about, right? XRP I'm thinking about. Yeah, I didn't quite get my take profit for XRP. As you can see for VeChain here, we did actually see the completion of the measure move. Very good stuff indeed. Take profit, I'm out of there. Simple as that. So that would be the move down from. It's not very clear at this point in time, guys, on my chart. Let me get it up a bit more clearer for you there. We've got. Let me get rid of. I want to make it more visually appealing so you guys can basically understand it a lot more, right? Now, focus on the white lines. The white lines that I'm doing. That's not a white line. Good job, bro. Good job. So yeah, we got a white line here, and obviously we do have an ascending triangle coming through here, guys. The ascending triangle coming through, and obviously we're going to be doing some sort of measure move to the downside for where we're going to break, right? And that measure move was on the previous uptrend coming through there. Sorry, previous downtrend coming through there. And that's obviously something along the lines of this. And that's obviously a 4.81% gain. I didn't jump in straight away because we didn't have a retest of this zone. And with that being said, guys, we did break this this chart pattern as well from this humongous uptrend as well coming through there. So the measure move for that is still pretty valid. But for me, I got in, I got out. I'm cool. 2 take profits hit. Very nice stuff indeed. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, that was the ascending triangle coming through there that I was trading, right? But we have seen a breakdown from 2 chart patterns coming through there now. Now the measure move for that ascending triangle is done, completed, brilliant. We could still see the continuation to the downside, guys. So if you are itching, ready, waiting for some sort of entry coming through there, if you did want to obviously do your own research, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I would be waiting for an entry here to short down from this horizontal, losing this previous higher low point there, because you've got a completion to the measure move all the way down to this horizontal at around the 10 cents there for VeChain. And hey, VeChain's been going up a hell of a lot recently, so what's a little correction? That's absolutely fine, completely healthy. We know that, guys. Calm, collected. We'll see what's good. But yeah, so I would be waiting for a breakout of this this horizontal to short this even further down. Obviously, continuously referencing Bitcoin. And yeah, referencing Bitcoin, because obviously that's the clear leader in the market right now, continuously. So so yeah, this is something I would be looking at for the future. But yeah, smashed 2 take profits already. Good stuff. And I'm out of my trade now, waiting for another entry when we clear this zone here. Oh, we got another 200 EMA coming up as well. So yeah, could be a take profit, another an early take profit to stagger in there. Now let me get to XRP because this is interesting. Theta hasn't recovered like all other alts. I'm waiting for a big move. I think a lot of us are, man. Theta token. Gonna drink my tea before it gets cold. Apologies. Necking tea out here. We necking beers on the weekend. So we've got we actually got a bullish pennant chart pattern, symmetrical triangle in terms of symmetrical triangle at the top of a nice uptrend coming through there. But no, we have broken to the downside. Unfortunately, sometimes it does happen. Now, a couple of things we need to weigh up here. We obviously broke to the downside. I was awake when I woke up at least like the middle of the night, right? So I was like, oh, come up for a nice retest on the 55. That looks very shortable indeed in terms of not having a retest from the zone, a breakout from the zone. Was looking along the lines of that. And now if we are going to be doing some sort of measure move coming through there, I mean, I would probably do it like this. And yeah, the completion of the measure move was hit there. I mean, the most recent downtrend, I don't know where this measure move's come from. I think it might have been. Yeah, so we've got another trend line coming through here, guys. That's probably where this measure move has come from. Just referencing it like that. Let's have a little look. Yeah, as you can see there, yeah, that's where that measure move come from. That would be the shorter term time frame. So yeah, that was my what is it? XRP position coming through there. Executed take profit hit once on this horizontal coming through here. As you can see, very juicy level of support potential. Reversal coming through there. Juicy, as Mr. Miles just said, apple juice. no apple juice today. Yeah, I've actually missed my my other take profit, which is a bit annoying, right? So I'm still in this trade. I've already hit one take profit, moved my stop loss, which was above this, back in the symmetrical triangle, right? A long way off coming down there. So now I've already hit one take profit. So now what I've done, I've moved my my take profit to my entry, sorry, my stop loss to my entry there. And we do see this reversal actually play out. I've already banged one take profit, so it's absolutely fine. It's going to be a successful trade at the end of the day. But how annoying is that? How annoying is that? Missing a take profit by literally nothing. Literally nothing. It is what it is. Happens. Can't dwell on it. That's a thing about emotional trading as well. You just got to... It's fine. There will be another trade. And at the end of the day, already taken a bit of juicy profit there. So that's why I did want to touch on XRP quickly. Just it's going to be interesting to see how this does actually plan out there. So yeah, let me jump to what's next. I think that's my altcoins of the day. Yeah, there's my altcoins of the day summed up there, guys. I'm going to jump to my altcoins of the day from yesterday, I think. I can do that. I can do that. I did actually do videos on this. Yeah, I wasn't actually going to do this anymore because I've done videos on this. So get your altcoin requests in the chat there, guys. Yeah, get your altcoin requests in the chat. I am going to jump to Matic for Diego straight away because I see that is in there. And he's been a loyal new subscriber for a while now. Bit of Matic coming through. God, Matic, what happened? Shivansh, I think you might be the guy who's hodling Matic in the Telegram. Someone's hodling Matic in the Telegram. He's got a name that sort of sounds like yours. Let's do some fresh TA. This is a bit messy. It's a bit too messy. Let's get rid of that as well. I'm not about that. I'm not about that. Clear uptrend, as you can see here. And now we're actually forming some sort of parallel channel, I would say, coming through there. And we are breaking that to said downside, which we know if that happens, guys, it's looking pretty progressive, right? Pretty progressive in terms of a measurement to the downside and we know how unstable Matic is, right? We know. It's a rough area, Matic is. It's a grey area. So yeah, if you were looking to short Matic, this would be sort of your short position coming through there. But obviously, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Can't stress that enough. Protect myself and stuff like that. But the measure move for that would be 13% there, guys. We're looking for potentially a retest coming through there because it just looks a bit too trappy. You can see the candle wicks coming down. You can see the buying momentum coming through there. So at this point in time, a short isn't that great. And we could be looking at, now that Super Chat has been unlocked, thanks for the TA. Is that 200? What currency is that, man? I'm not sure. But yeah, not a problem. If you've got a request there, Shivansh, put that in the chat there, man, and I'll do that for you. Maybe I'll do Theta because you said that. Let me know. But yeah, thank you ever so much for the 200. I don't know what sign that is. Is it rupees? I don't know. Don't want to be an idiot and sound wrong. But yeah, thank you ever so much for how much it was. It bought me a nice coffee or a beer this weekend. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that cheeky super chat coming through there. But yeah, as I said before, the super chat does give you priority over the request list. So yeah, I guess that's what every other YouTube does. So I guess I should do the same. So yeah, this would be the trap zone. We're currently yeah, rupees. Okay, yeah, I was correct. Yeah, thank you ever so much for your rupees, good sir. No one's ever given me rupees before. Cool, man. Cool, man. Do appreciate you. Appreciate you out here. And what are we on? We're on 38 likes. Oh my god, amazing. I do appreciate your likes, guys. They do not go unappreciated. It does help me out drastically. And yeah, I do really appreciate that coming through there. We did hit 1,100 subscribers coming through, so yeah, you guys killed it out here. So yeah, trap zone coming through for Matic. I wouldn't be looking at short in this zone until we cleared this and had a nice confirmed of probably a couple candle closes below there, because you can see the buying momentum of these wicks coming through there, and also the buying momentum. Look, you can just see there is a lot of support along this sort of zone here. So I would actually say Matic is going to have some sort of reversal coming through there. I would say that. I would say that. But obviously, guys, do your own research here. Do your own research. But yeah, if you were looking for a breakout position, that would be something to take into consideration. 39 likes. Amazing. Amazing stuff there. Right, let me get to some more requests. Theta for Shivansh there. Theta token. A token. Ugh, cold. Looks just like Matic. Literally identical to Matic. What? Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. A bit of cold tea. Ugh. Yeah, so, right here, right now, obviously we've got this huge uptrend. This, it's a rising parallel channel, guys. We've got that coming through there. But with that being said, we are breaking that to the downside. It is looking like that. So let's get one measure move coming through there for Theta right now. One measure move coming through there would be looking along the lines of this, going on the most previous downtrend coming through. And that's going to probably bring the price down to $6.31. You don't know if you're rich or not now, lol. No, it's worth. It says on my YouTube thing here. It says it's worth $2.69. So yeah, appreciate the coffee or a cup of tea, my good sir. It's not enough to buy beer in England anymore. Beer in England when you're out is literally like £5 now. So dollars, I guess, like $7 a beer. It's just inflation at its finest. But yeah, the measure move to the downside here for Theta token, if we are going to have the continuation of this downtrend, it's going to be around a 14% there. Crazy, crazy stuff indeed. That's true. I'm waiting for big moves on Matic and Theta. Yes, my good sir. I think you would be a Fat Boy Slim fan. Is that eat, sleep, rave, repeat? Yeah, so what I did want to touch on just a second ago there, guys, is this this range that we are creating. As you can see here, as I was just discussing, we did have this measure move to the downside, but with that being said, we do need to take into consideration, let me get rid of this line for a sec. Let me pull that back. And let's pull that back just like that. And you can see the range that we are creating in this zone, right? The range that we're creating in this zone. So if we are going to be looking at any sort of short position coming through, we need to take into account this is going to act as a heavy, heavy point of support coming through there, guys. So it's definitely a point to be referencing there if you are going to be looking at shorting Theta anytime soon. So yeah, it's not looking too bad, but as long as we hold this level of support coming through here, sat at around that $6.62, I can't see us really going down any further, just because we just need a bit of a validation, right? We've been going up for quite a while now. Like a lot of the cryptos, we've seen a lot of green days coming through there. So what's a red day? What's a red day? It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely healthy. That's expected. It's absolutely completely expected. And even if we do come down to the $6, we can easily bounce from there. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely healthy stuff coming through there, guys. So just don't panic. Don't panic. Calm and collected. That's what we do. That's what we do. But the measure move, if we were to break to the downside here, let me get rid of that for a sec. If we were to break to the downside here, out of this range, it's going to be something along the lines of this, right? It's going to be something along the lines of this. And this is obviously going to bring us right the way back down. Right the way back down to around $5.62 there. If we jump to the daily quickly, see if we can find any sort of correlation at $5.62 there. Is it $5? It's $5.06 maybe, I think that was. Not really any correlation coming through there. Maybe a nice little wick to the downside coming through here. So maybe some buying momentum coming through there if we do see that actually plan out. But we've got a long way off to see that plan out there, guys. So yeah, just take it in, put it in your back pocket and leave it there. And potentially it's something to be looking at for the future. But for now, I'm going to be jumping through to DOT for Mr. Miles there. Polka dot. That was doing really well recently, wasn't it? Oh, the charts look the goddamn same. Uptrend coming through there. As you can see, high lows being set continuously. This downtrend has invalidated some previous high lows, so it's looking a bit bearish. Lower highs being set continuously, forming said symmetrical triangle, a bullish pennant chart pattern. We did break to the downside, obviously. Bitcoin doing its thing there. We did break to the downside. We'd actually break this this parallel channel to the downside as well. We have actually had a lovely retest coming through. This isn't something that I entered myself personally, but if you were in this short position here for DOT, this is the measure move that you will be looking for now. All the way down to around that $23.72 there. If you are still short in this position, you're going to make that cold hard cash. I do think it is looking like we are going to come down, breaking previous high lows coming through. To the next target point would be this this consolidatory horizontal $23.97 for a zone there. Very interesting stuff. Can you look at Bitcoin now? It looks like we want to recover. Uh-oh. It looks like we're going to come up and test this line coming through here. It's going to be interesting to see if, as I said at the start of the stream there, we're probably going to have a little bit of coiling up in this sort of zone here before we actually initiate a reclamation of the reclaiming of this falling wedge pattern, and this is going to be labeled as a trap, or we're going to break to the downside pretty heavily out of this rising parallel channel. So yeah, there's a couple of scenarios playing out here, guys, we do need to take into consideration. And also, if we jump back to the midterm here for Bitcoin, we can also see we're still in this trap zone for this rising wedge pattern, looking at breaking to the downside. I mean, it looks a very attractive pattern, I must say. It's very, very neat. Very, very neat in terms of respecting candles and that sort of stuff coming through there. But yeah, as I said, if we do lose this zone here, that's we're gonna be looking at a short position coming through there. But at this point in time, we are sat in this called up sort of area. So yeah, I would expect this probably for the day or so, unless we see some insane sort of price action coming through there. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that plans out. But yeah, jumped on that, Mr. Toy Wolf, sir. Yeah, so that would be DOT pretty much summed up. That would be what I would be looking for to the downside there. But yeah, very nice retest coming through in terms of this parallel channel. So yeah, that would have been your entry point. Very good stuff indeed. You can see the sell-off power straight away from that zone. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's have a little look at the chat. Cole says, Dear Chester, I got stuck in a big long on Luna at $30.03. I got liquidated at 25, and I think hype will pump over the next 10 days. Do you think it breaks below 25 anytime soon? Breaks below. Luna has already pumped pretty hard. Yeah, Luna has pumped pretty hard. To be honest, I did do a video on Luna. Pretty transparent about it, Luna, to be honest. I did think we're due a consolidatory period, we're due a pullback, and then we're due another move up, right? And the reasoning for this is, if I jump to the daily chart quickly, you can see, I covered this on my Luna video the other day, my Luna update. You can see a huge ascending triangle coming through there, and the measure move for this is all the way up to this $36.90 there. So I do think we're going to get there. I do think having an uptrend like this, the confidence that we're seeing in the market right now, this is absolutely fine what we are seeing. It's just to shake out all those weak hands, shake out all the people who think, oh my God, it's not going to keep going up. Look at this. Consolidatory period, leg up, leg up, leg up. So yeah, this would be what I would be looking for Luna. Definitely, I do think there is another potential for another move up there. But at this point in time, in terms of referencing the shorter term time frame there, guys, you can see we do have an ascending triangle coming through here. We did have a bearish divergence coming through here as well there. Obviously referencing the RSI coming through there, bearish divergence coming through there, pushing the price down. That's probably what we are seeing here now. I would say the horizontal that you would be looking for is 26.87, and also we got the 55 and also the volume weighted ATR band holding us up there as well. So this is going to be a very, very, very crucial point for you here there, Cole. If we lose this zone, then it's likely that we're going to be coming down to the next most recent higher low point, and that's going to be sat at around that 23.70, which is still absolutely fine in terms of the macro, the huge trend that we are looking for, the huge position that we are looking for there. And hey, if we even do come all the way down to this zone, I might even be inclined to be entering a long position myself coming through there, because I do see high hopes coming through for Luna. And in terms of a gain for that, it's going to be around a 78% gain. And it's not going to happen overnight, because it is the daily chart where this chart pattern is playing out here, guys. But yeah, I'm still bullish on Luna in terms of the longer term time frames. But at this point in time, we're just having a bit of a pullback just because of the old Bitcoin's doing its thing there. So yeah, definitely a couple of things to take into consideration, but I really wouldn't be crying until we lost this $20.69 there. That's when I'd really start a bit of panic there, just because this whole thing here would have been a bit of a trap hit coming through on the daily, and then we could see us basically progress down further from there. Whew, God. Crazy on that one. So yeah, that's pretty much Luna summed up for you there, man. But yeah, Luna has pumped pretty hard, and this is the analogy that I do use on this channel. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this at this point in time. If we're climbing Everest in a parabolic motion like so, we're likely to have either consolidate like this parabolicness. The thing is, I've got a parabolicness coming through like here, right? Insane parabolic. You either rest in at base camp 1, or you're tumbling off a goddamn cliff because you've taken the wrong turn up Mount Everest. So what do we say? We say parabolic is bad. Base camp 1 is good. We need to rest. We basically need to rest at base camp 1 before we have to take another leg up, right? So yeah, that's what I would be looking for here for Luna. Even though we have crashed, I would like to see some consolidation and then the confidence to take another leg up coming through there. So yeah, it's pretty much Luna summed up. What was next? Did you do 88? No, I didn't do ADA. I'm going to do ADA, though. I do like ADA. I like ADA, and I love Chris Rich. If anyone knows that producer. Probably don't. Yeah, parallel channel for ADA. Huge uptrend. We all know about ADA. Smashing through new all-time highs. Amazing stuff there. I don't know what this is, but it seems to be playing out pretty strong, whatever that is. Yeah, it's probably down to the volume weight to the ATR and retracement coming through. As you can see, we have got that coming up through here. It does line up perfectly with this. The double bottom chart pattern measure move was completed as we have as we have discussed previously there, banging us all the way up to that $2.11 there. The previous all-time high sat around that $2.47. Ah, right, that makes sense. Yeah. So what do I say about new all-time highs, guys? I say we're likely to retrace back down to the previous all-time high. It usually happens literally 80% of the time here, guys. So you can see the previous all-time high sat at around, I think it was 256, right? Not 245. Yeah, we'll do 250 for simplicity's sake. So coming back down to 250 there, as you can see, new all-time high set, and then with the retracement coming down like so, banging on the volume weighted ATR band as well. So there's a lot of signs that we are going to actually come down to this $2.46 sort of area, come down, potentially wick out of this rising parallel channel before seeing any sort of recovery coming up there. So yeah, I would be expecting that for ADA. We could see actually even coming down to this previous high low there, but I would say the first challenge is going to be that $2.56 there. Pigeon Coin says Mr. Miles, super chat coming in through Mr. Miles, taking priority. Do you have the code for that, Mr. Miles? Because I don't want to just type in like pig to the thing. I don't know if it's is that going to work? I can try it. Is that no? Don't know. Maybe no. No. If you've got the code for that, Mr. Miles, amazing stuff. But thank you ever so much for the coffee, tea, or potentially beer this weekend. If I can get a beer for $2, but probably won't at a festival. So probably gonna be like $10 a beer, maybe even more at a festival, right? So yeah, it's gonna be an expensive one. You can do it in the end, lol. I don't mind doing it, man, but I don't know what it is. I can't. I need to find a chart for it. Mr. Miles, I had too many coins. I had the coal and Sol, one of them. Sol was one of them, but I have nice bags of ADA and XRP now. Good stuff, Simon. That's very good stuff indeed. 46 likes as well, guys. Amazing stuff there. Green Golded says, thank you, sir. Did I do ADA? Ah, yeah, I did do ADA for you. Not a problem, man. Not a problem, bro. Jay Lassie says, yo. Nice to see you on the stream there. Gordon. Oi, oi, Savaloy. Come on, bro. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Your brother just told me you were him with a ginger beard. He wasn't lying. Thank you, sir. I'll keep my position open. Cole, I'm not a financial advisor, but yes, I am related to Bitcoin Beats, and I do have a ginger beard. PGN, that's it. Nice stuff there. Hollow Token says Scrambled G. That's going to be the next on the list there. Thank you ever so much for your coffee, tea, or beer. PGN, did we say? It's not looking good. It's not looking good, man. Can't get a chart for this, unfortunately. Yes. Unfortunately not, Mr. Miles, sir. Bit annoying. Is what it is. We'll try and find another one. Michael says, nice to catch you live again. Nice to see you on the stream again, Michael. Do appreciate you coming through, supporting the channel out here. It's hollow, right? Hollow token? Yeah, I thought it was hollow token, right? Yeah, it's hollow. Hollow is hot. Hot right now. So hot right now for Mr. Scrambled G. Mr. Scrambled G out here. Let me get rid of this. Just some fresh TA. Fresh TA coming through there. Through here. Yeah, so first things first, guys. I would say for hot right now, let's jump to the daily. Let's get a little opinion coming through on the daily. As you can see, we've obviously got this huge uptrend. A lot of things are in a huge uptrend, right? As you can see, what we have seen, a nice consolidation period after seeing a nice pump coming through there. Very healthy, very nice uptrend. We went a bit parabolic, guys. And you know what happens when we're trying to climb Everest? We need to rest at base camp 1. This is exactly what we're seeing here. Resting at base camp 1, looking for the next leg up to Everest, right? That's going to be basically what we're looking for. I mean, at this point in time, having a consolidation period where we are having a consolidation period, that's absolutely healthy. Very, very good stuff indeed. I may even go as far as saying a little bit of a bull flag coming through there, guys, as well. It's definitely something to take into consideration. I'm going to get rid of that for now because obviously, sorry, bull flags obviously have the continuation pattern to the upside there, people. So it's definitely something to take into consideration for the future, for another leg up. As I said, we're resting at base camp 1, looking pretty healthy indeed. Now, I would say we've got a bit more of a range in terms of a detailed range. I would be doing something along the lines of this. It's still the same bull flag, right? Still the same bull flag, but just a little bit less steep on the 4-hourly candles there. So yeah, we are actually looking for do 1 inch instead. I've been thinking about holding the same. Yes, I will do 1 inch feeder. So don't forget M box. See, this is it. This is the problem, right? Now I'm gonna start to making lists and stuff. Goodness me, get my list ready. Right. So what do we have? We've got 1 inch. So yeah, we'll do we'll do the list for priority members only. An M box, right? Okay. So yeah, as you can see here, we do have a bull flag, parallel channel falling to the downside here. I tried to climb out of a mosh pit and it took my life. I ran out of breath. Yeah, the mosh pit, the air does get very thin. Very thin. Not that much oxygen coming through there. The breakouts to the upside, obviously we know these tend to break out to the upside here. This is what we would be looking at in terms of a percent for this gain for hollow there. Around a 12.29% and 12.90% there, sorry. So we have seen HOT do absolutely amazingly recently. We know the confidence is there. I do think it is going to continue. I really, really do. I did do some research on this. It does look pretty bloody good. That's an Englishman would say. Pretty bloody good. Pretty good indeed. So yeah, I would be looking for a nice 12.9% gain there. Obviously, we're going to have a few take profits. We're going to have a few points here. As you can see, major horizontal coming through there. So we were looking for that break, the retest, the entry, the bang. First take profit on this horizontal. Sat at around that 1 cent to 193. And then after that, banging it up. Depending on where we're going to hit this volume weighted ATR, and looking like it's going to correlate pretty goddamn perfectly with our measure move completion at 12% there, or nearly 13%. We'll say 13%. So that's going to be our measure move completion, looking like we are going to hit that and bang, have a nice bit of resistance coming through that, and that's going to be our final take profit for that zone there. But yeah, not too bad. As you can see here, these candles that we are seeing, let's zoom in a little bit coming through here for HOT. This, as you can see, is very bullish. This is very bullish indeed, and the reasoning for this is, guys, if you see a price dump like this, this is literally buying back momentum. This is buying back momentum from people going, God, that's cheap. I'm buying that right up. And that's where we're going to see these wicks. And this is just, it's a very bullish chart pattern coming through there. Even we are having a continuation in this downtrend to the downside. It's probably due to Bitcoin coming through there. But at this point in time, you can see the wick that we're part of now on the 4 hourly. We're still having that buying power to the upside there. So it is still looking like there is a lot of confidence in the market indeed. You can say the same with the sell-off as well at the top side, right? But that's a pretty trappy area coming through there. But yeah, at the end of the day, we've got a lovely bull flag. We've got a lovely falling parallel channel. We've got a lot of buying momentum coming through there. We're looking for the break to the top side. That's going to be the ideal scenario there for HOT. Let me jump to what was next. 1 inch. That's just inch, right? No. What is happening? There you go, 1 inch. This is for Mr. Miles. Thank you ever so much for your coffee, tea, or potential beer this weekend. I think we're raising enough for a beer at the moment. We've got like $6 on the stream at the moment. There's near enough for a beer. So yeah, as you can see, I would say strong uptrend, right? Very strong uptrend here on the 4 hourly. Very healthy. A lot of consolidation. A lot of retracement coming through there. Looking pretty good. Would say we do have a nice trend line coming through there. So let me get that banged in there. Getting as many touches as possible, right? We are like touches. Trying to get on candle body closes as much as possible as well. So I would be saying here that we were looking at a bit of, I know it looks parallel, but it's not quite parallel, I'm afraid. We are looking at a bit of a rising wedge pattern, and that does tend to break to the downside here. Now, looking like this breaking to the downside, it has pretty much broken to the downside and potentially completed this measure move. Let's have a Gandalf at this. Measure move completed. Measure move completed. Bang on this horizontal at $3.07 and 5.1 there. So it's tricky to say here. I would expect some sort of reversal. I really would, just because we had the measure move completion. We're challenging previous lower highs, but there is a lot of lower highs here to be challenging. So hopefully, let's get some lines drawn in there. Yeah, lower highs. We'll go off one there. We'll go off this previous low wick as well, and then also we'll go off that previous low. Wrong tool. Previous low wick as well there. So yeah, there's a lot of points to basically hold us up. And then we've got the 200 EMA. If we do lose that 200 EMA, then yes, it's going to be a lot more bearish coming through there. And then the next point would be this zone here, as you can see. Bang, bang, bang. Lovely level of support and resistance along this horizontal at $2.69. Amazing number. That would be your next bounce point. I can't see it ending here for 1 inch. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty progressive. But I just want to see a reversal from this trend. I do want to see a reversal from this trend. And then we can actually talk about the idea of flirting with invalidating some of these previous lower highs coming through there, guys. Well, for Mr. Miles, I do believe. Now we've got M-Box. This is going to be an interesting chart, guys, because this is a new NFT game, apparently, coming through there. And we're going to be creating an NFT community. Big shout out to you there, Donna. We're going to see how that goes. And hey, look, this is looking pretty goddamn progressive. Pretty goddamn progressive, I must say. Yeah, so after insane open like that, it's likely we always see a dump, right? We always see an insane dump, which is basically just a load of the big guns selling off at the top, going, yep, we got a load of coins given us at the start, got a load of coins given to us at the start, and now we're going to sell them all off because the price has gone up like crazy. So yeah, as you can see, this has pretty much happened. We've obviously seen a nice retest coming through here. The measure move was along the lines of this, around an 18% gain there. And yeah, it has come out, it has played, it said hello. It's shaken the hands of every man, woman, and child here, or preferred pronoun, and actually banged it all the way up 91% there, clearing the all-time highs. Currently sat at $6.93 there. Pretty amazing stuff there for a new coin, and you can see the progression that we are seeing here, guys. But please relax, because it's parabolic, and you know what happens when we go parabolic? We need to be resting at base camp 1. At this point in time, I can see why this is happening. It's a new NFT game. I do believe it is free to play at this point in time. So we can see why a lot of people are jumping in, and it's basically free to earn as well there. I'm not really sure how it works. It's something that I'm going to look into so I can basically offlay a bit more information for you guys out there, because I'm sure there is a few people that do want to know about it. But I'm not really that familiar with the NFT space in terms of gaming and stuff like that. So yeah, it's something that I do need to touch on myself. Obviously being in the crypto space here. So yeah, that's something I do need to touch on myself, and I will be learning that once I'm back from this insane festival, right? On the weekend. But yeah, parabolic retracement, parabolic retracement. So yeah, it's going to be tricky. I don't think we're going to have an insane retracement coming through from this point. And that's because if you think about a game, right? If you think about a game, say, I don't know, a game that everyone knows, I don't know, Candy Crush, right? If you can earn money playing Candy Crush, then the user base is just going to keep going up. The user base is just going to keep going up, essentially pushing the price up continuously, right? That's the kind of ideal scenario coming through there. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these NFT games actually play out. And we have seen the AXS chart coming through there, and the Axie game that a lot of people are playing at this point. That's a pretty awful example coming through. Obviously, we're on the hourly here, guys. You can see the Axie game chart coming through here. You can see it doesn't really go down that much since we've started this run up, since the public really did get involved. It's literally been a continuous uptrend in a sense, right? Obviously, big sell-offs happening, but not really any sort of retracement back down to any really crucial points there. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these charts actually plan out, and Mbox is definitely one to watch there. Definitely one to watch there. We will be starting an NFT gaming community coming through there, just to not to essentially just play games and stuff, because we don't really have time for that, but just to more talk about NFT gaming and stuff in general, and see if there is going to be other coins and stuff out there that we could get in potentially early, new game launches and stuff like that. Because if you think if we were getting into Axie nice and early, look at this, it's like 12 cents around that sort of area, and now look at it, 71. So yeah, crazy stuff. It's on the Binance chain. Yeah, I do think it is on the Binance chain. I do think it is on the Binance chain. Have you seen what C98 is doing? I haven't. I mean, sorry, I have, because someone put it in the Telegram, in the community there, but I do want to actually take a look at this on stream. I'm not really sure the fundamentals and stuff behind C98, but yeah, pretty crazy. Is that looks pretty much like another NFT chart coming through there. So yeah, we'll see how this is planning out now. But yeah, it is actually banging up pretty strongly indeed. Obviously, rising wedge pattern, looking like we were going to break to the downside, but no, you can see that confidence. That's just insane, right? That's absolutely insane. So let me know in the chat if anyone is hodling this, or did anyone get involved in this. That would be absolutely amazing. Hey Cheddar Chester, I'm at the beginning of your streams. I always seem to be 50th on like. Anyway, can you do VeChain and VThroat for me? They kind of go hand in hand. They do. I know what you're saying. 55 likes as well, guys. You're killing it out here on this fine Wednesday morning. So yeah, what I'd say is parabolicness coming through here, guys. Don't forget to join the Telegram group, says Donna. Yeah, the link is in the description, guys, if you do want to join the Telegram group. We're nearly at 160 members, which is pretty crazy stuff indeed. But yes, C68 in there. C68, C98. C68. Yeah, crazy stuff there. Hey Chester, how are you going? Hello Pat, nice to see you returning to the stream. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? C98 DeFi are decentralized finance. Okay, I see, cool stuff. Nice stuff. Yeah, it's doing very well indeed. Not sure about the supply or what these guys actually do, but it's looking like it's going to do very well. But just be careful, guys, because if you don't be buying the top here, if you're buying the top, you're going to get wrecked. It's usually the scenario. So yeah, just be cautious about that. Alice is pumping a lot as well. So we have a look. Just have a little look at Alice, and a big shout out to Restless as well. He tunes in like every single day, man. So I do appreciate you out here. C98 is a cross-platform. I'll send you the link. Amazing stuff there, because obviously we're all here to learn. Alice is banging it. Alice is another. That's another game, right? It's another NFT game. Is it an NFT game? I'm not sure. Or is it just a normal game? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Yes, it's actually banging it. Is it no all-time highs? Not quite. No, not quite. We actually banged that open. So that would be first term target. We have banged it across the previous high low. We've actually validated that, so it's still looking pretty bullish indeed. Looking good for Alice, I must say. Looking pretty good indeed. That's very, very good actually. I would say a bit parabolic, guys, so just be prepared for a bit of a pullback and a bit of a consolidation, because you know we go up, we come down, we go up, we come down, we consolidate down, we go up, we're probably going to come down, probably going to go up, probably can come down, consolidate down for a bit, and then come back up. So that's the sort of scenario when you see a nice uptrend like this. When we go parabolic, the momentum dies out. There's a bit of a sell-off when the people who bought down here, they're like, oh, time to sell here. Looking, buy the dip again, banging it again, oh, time to sell off again. So it's the same sort of scenario here with crypto there. Yeah, a game called My Neighborhood Alice. Ah, yes, another NFT game. Interesting stuff. But yeah, I've heard of My Neighborhood Alice. It was plastered all over the news at some points, right? Check out. I'm pretty bad at reading, Simon, so I'm gonna say Illuvium, maybe, Illuvium, maybe, probably. Let's have a look at Illuvium. ILV, right? So this is obviously a new game. It's going to be a new game coming through there. New NFT game, because it was mentioned in the Telegram group earlier, and I did do I didn't do a lot of research. I just typed in like, what is it? And well, goddamn, that's something. That's something. Been around since the 21st of April 2020. It's fairly new, but very progressive. I think these NFT games are really starting to take off here, as you can see. Seeing a bit of a curl over in the price. Illuvium is going to be amazing. Cool stuff. I'm 5x when it says Mechana. Cool stuff, yeah. I think it's, obviously we are still only on Sushi Swap, I do believe here, guys. And we're doing it to wrapped Ethereum right now. So, Illuvium. Yeah, a lot of people are saying about this Illuvium. Yeah, this is why me and Donna want to have basically like a gaming NFT sort of community on Telegram, just because we can all be talking about this in one sort of community and helping each other out. And if we are all playing the games, right, it's going to obviously be beneficial for all of us if we can help each other obviously play out there. For Neil Esh, AXS, we did just cover that, but we did we were just looking at the progression for the chart there, and it's looking pretty goddamn good. And as I was saying, if the user bases are going to be continuously growing for these coins, the sell-offs, they're not going to be equating to the actual the momentum that these coins are gaining. So it's going to be interesting to see how these plan out, really, because we haven't really seen any sort of major crashes coming through on a lot of these charts. So just if you guys have seen any of this, please go have a look. Send me the details or something on Telegram, because I want to see one of these charts crashing. Because if we know that these aren't going to crash properly, because the user base is just going to keep growing, then we're going to get in. Well, obviously I'm going to get in. You guys are going to make your own decision, because I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, we're here to make money. That's kind of messed up my own saying there. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. But yeah, AVAX coming through there. Did we bang an all-time high for AVAX? Nearly getting to all-time highs for AVAX. That's going to be interesting if we can get there. Let me jump down to a smaller term time frame, because we did do a video on this the other day, actually, I do believe. Yeah, we got a bearish divergence playing out. As you can see, we are seeing a reversal in the price. We're actually getting held up by this lovely level of support in terms of this rising wedge pattern. But hey, guys, we know about rising wedge patterns. Usually we do break to the downside, right? So we need to be looking at something along the lines of this. Potential for a break to the downside coming through. That's going to bring the price down to $43.72 there. Potential, right? Potential. These NFT games are going to introduce crypto to millions of people. Exactly here, guys. Exactly that. And that's why we want the community, so we can get in. We can get in there first. And I'm signing up to Illuvium now. And this is it. We've just done a prime example of what's going to happen there, Mr. Miles. People are talking about it in a chat like this. 48 people watching. I'm pretty sure at least 3 or 4 people have now gone and looked up that Illuvium game, right? People are talking positive about it. The word of mouth is really there, because the NFT subject in general is a very favorable subject, and people do want to be talking about that. It's very positive in the space at the moment. So yeah, we can see how well this is going to basically travel through word of mouth in terms of advertising, right? It's kind of self-explanatory in that sense. So yeah, AVAX is looking for a breakout to the downside, but we can see this huge uptrend coming through there. So yeah, if we are going to break to the downside, as I said, we're going to be looking at a price target of 44 in terms of a measure move. We could be looking at in terms of a percentage coming through there. It's going to be around a 12.76, 12 point, we'll do 13% for simplicity's sake to the downside there in terms of a move. Let me have a little look at, can it only be bought on SushiSwap? Yeah, and I'm not really sure about how Ethereum fees are looking at the moment. What do people know about Ethereum fees? Because I haven't really checked Ethereum fees in quite a while. So let me know in the chat if it's popping off, if it's bad still, if it's really bad. Still good to buy then, says LR. Not a financial advisor, but we're gonna do some research as a community in the Telegram about these NFT coins in terms of the charts, and see if we can get some sort of narrative on what they are going to be looking at, and see if we can actually get some sort of entries coming in, and get a community of us in a sense playing the game. I think that'd be quite cool. I earning just for buying more ice cream and fried chicken. Good stuff, Cherry. That's what we like. We love ice cream, and goddamn do we like fried chicken. God, I love chicken. Oh, love chicken. Because I've been going to the gym and stuff. Chicken and veg. That's all I've been eating. I'm trying to make my own fried chicken and stuff like that. It's been quite a journey. I'm gonna have a little look at cake quickly, because no one put a request in the chat. Huge uptrend for cake. This is not slowing down. Damn, this is the 4-hourly as well. Is this real? it looks like Forex or stocks. That looks very, very good. Very, very progressive in terms of a nice healthy uptrend. You can see literally the respect being formed in terms of support literally continuously along this zone. Very nice. Very nice if I ever saw it. That's very good. Very attractive, I must say. So we definitely need to be thinking about this for the future here, guys, because in an uptrend like this, the confidence is there. It is really there. We're not looking at breaking up either side. We've had a couple of traps and stuff to the upside, but at this point in time, it's looking very good. It's looking goddamn good. Even with crypto like falling off, cake is looking very, very reliable indeed. And I do think a lot of the staking and the old yield farming and all of that stuff is definitely going to have a massive effect on cake in general, right? So it's definitely something to look out for the future. And this uptrend is just, can't really believe it, actually. I haven't really looked at the cake chart properly in a bit, and this is looking very good, very, very good, because you've got the pullbacks coming through. You've literally got higher highs being set, literally continuously coming through there. Higher highs being set continuously, higher lows being continuously respected, and barely even challenged here. This is the closest challenge that we've seen in a long time, and that obviously means that it's very progressive, and there's a lot of momentum to the upside, supporting us, throwing us up continuously there, guys. So yeah, looking very, very good, very, very good. I would be looking for a challenge for cake to actually smash through here, and that's going to be around that $25.45. I don't think we're near an all-time high, nowhere near the all-time high from before, and that's around that $43 as well. Shout out to SkyDMX coming through in the chat there. Massive shout out to you, bro. Absolute OG coming through. Hope you're having a good day, bro, on this fine Wednesday morning. You take it easy, my guy. Rest up and all that. 61 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it. Amazing stuff there. We'll be going for an hour and 15 minutes on this fine Wednesday morning. Yeah, cake staking is very lucrative. Yes, it is, Donna. I'm gonna do a BTC update, guys, and then I'm gonna be ending the stream. I think I'm gonna be ending the stream. I bought 3 NFT coins today, 3 NFTs today. On OpenSea, and the fees were $50, $70 a piece. ETH fees can die. Yeah, this is where Ethereum needs to really sort themselves out, right? They really do. But yeah, I'm looking at buying myself some NFTs. I wasn't the biggest. I wasn't really convinced by them at the start, but I do think in the VR space in the future, NFTs are going to be huge. They're going to be huge, right? So yeah, I'm gonna cop myself a couple. I think I'd like to have like 10 NFTs by the end of the year, and then I can just like hold them and chill. Like, that'd be quite cool. But yeah, let me know in the chat, guys, if you actually own any NFTs yourself as well. I was too lazy to work out how sushi shop, but was interested in a small entry on that. Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit confusing. There's a lot of check out Mbox, this SkyDMX. Yeah, we did do Mbox, bro, but I'll jump to that quickly for you, just because this is obviously the new NFT game that's coming out, and it's still banging it, right? Still banging it. Last time we looked, it was 6. Yeah, still banging it. I would expect some sort of maybe a retracement coming down to this previous high. Coming through here. Yeah, the previous all-time high, and you know what we say here, guys. I've got cake, sushi, or 1 inch. So yeah, as you can see here, this is the previous all-time high. So we would be looking at coming down, smashing that, and then banging it back up to the moon. Check out Crypto Wolfies. They're so cheap and cute. Okay, let me write that down, Cole. Thanks for that. Oh, smash my mic. But yeah, I will be making, I'm going to make an NFT community, which Donna is going to be admin as well, because she's been an OG on the channel, been supporting the channel for months on end now. So yeah, guys, if you did VR games would be the future of gaming. Yeah, and have you heard about what Facebook are doing at the moment? They basically said, we're moving away from being a social media company, and we're now going to be working on the metaverse, which is, if you guys don't know what that stuff is, you've obviously seen Ready Player One, that game with the VR. It's literally like that. They're building a platform like that, like I think it's called the Oasis in that film. So yeah, they're building something like that, moving away from the whole social media, because they're creating a metaverse so people will literally just plug in every day, and there's going to be everything you need in that. So you see how in our day and age we're running out of land, we're running out of fossil fuels and all that stuff. In the metaverse, it's unlimited resources on everything, basically. Obviously, I know it's only going to be a game, but I think it will probably get to the stage in maybe 10 to 15 years where you're in the game and you work and stuff inside the game. I know it's obviously speculatively speaking, but we see how technology is going, and that's kind of the way that I do think it is going to go, right? So yeah, we'll just see how that goes for the future. Definitely something to keep an eye on, though. As we know, Facebook does own Oculus. But yeah, definitely cool stuff. Right, let me jump to Bitcoin. Let me jump to Bitcoin, and then we'll see what's good coming through there. But yeah, if anyone knows how to code in VR and stuff like that, drop me a message, please, because me and my brother have got some pretty good ideas. We wanna get on that. Obviously, entrepreneurs at heart as well as cold hard traders. So yeah, as you can see, falling wedge to the downside here on the smaller term time frame. We have actually broken that. As you can see, we are consolidating in this zone, coming through there. Abu Dun's coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Hope you're having a good day. I enjoy your TA. Can you let me know what to expect by joining your channel? B&B, please. By joining your channel. Do you mean joining the membership? So the membership packages, it's like basically the $4.99 a month is literally just being a member, right? You literally buy me a coffee, a cup of tea, or a beer every single month, which is very nice, very good. And then other stuff past that is indicator rentals and stuff like that. And I do have a few more projects that I'm working on at the moment. It's a bit of hush-hush, but a couple of stuff that I'm looking at launching on the 1st of September. So hopefully that is going to come into fruition if I can get around to doing enough work on it. I've been working flat out at this point in time to get some stuff done. So that's something to look forward to in the future. But at this point in time, if you look at the memberships, bro, it literally just says everything there. Metaverse 100%. Digital land is worth a fortune. Yes, sir, Simon, it is. We're all plugged into the matrix, says Gallo. Cool stuff there. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin right now, we could be looking at breaking this. Rising channel coming through. That's gonna be interesting to see if we do that, guys. But at this point in time, we're we're coiling up in this little gap coming through there. So there's, obviously we've got a lovely level of support coming through here, pretty dominant coming through there, and also a lovely level of resistance, which we have previously found a lot of support on. So it's gonna be interesting to see if we actually can reclaim this zone, see the momentum gain there for Bitcoin coming back, and then we could be looking at challenging this horizontal at 47,676. That's gonna be sort of the target, right? Now looking, I need some water. I need some H2O. I've been speaking without a drink for God knows how long. Sort this out. Oh yeah, that's what we like. I'll buy you a beer, but in person, lol. That sounds good. But yeah, guys, if you did want to join the NFT group, it's not made yet, but I will be making it today because I think that's gonna be quite cool thing for us to all to explore together as a community, because I know it is quite new in this space. But yeah, if we can all get into that early, it's going to obviously be very beneficial for us, right? And yeah, the link at our meetup, lol. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a Crypto Chester meetup. That's going to be brilliant. Yeah, it's going to be cool in the future. But yeah, so that's something to, if you did want to join the Telegram, the link is in the description, and that's where we do all our, we talk about crypto continuously, and we're going to do our NFT gaming group as well there. We're going to have, what are we going to have? It's gone. We're gonna have an NFT gaming group, and we're all gonna basically work on that together. I don't know if you can have like friends or anything in the NFT gaming community space. So yeah, we'll see if that works, because if it can benefit all of us, then yeah, amazing stuff. Anyway, back to crypto, back to Bitcoin. As you can see here, trap zone coming through for this rising wedge pattern, looking for a measure move down. If we can be short in the zone, we're going to be looking at a measure move completion to the lower side of around that 44,080 there. Going to be looking at around a 7.5% gain that I would be looking at getting in after this horizontal, after this trap zone. And that's going to be around a big update coming through there. And also that's going to be around about 5% coming through there. Simple technology. I must say, where's my pen gone? There it is. It's been a while. It's been a while, my good sir. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, amazing stuff there. Kuba says, XRP, please. XRP, please. I'll tell you what. I'll touch on XRP quickly, but it's going to be the last request I'm going to do. And then we're going to have a little bit of a vote for BNB. Not BNB. Binance. Bitcoin. This is what happens when you stream for too long. Yeah, so XRP, I missed it. I'm actually in a trade for XRP. Actually short from this zone coming through. As you can see, I shorted from the 55 moving averages coming down. Hit one take profit. Missed my other take profit by literally millimeters coming through there. Awful. Missed my other take profit, but hey, it is what it is. I've moved my stop loss back down to my entry point. So now if we do see that retracement come through, I've already banged the take profit coming through there. But yeah, at this point in time, we are looking like we've broken down, of course. But you can see the buying back opportunity coming through in terms of this candle, right? It's looking very, very bullish in terms of continuation. So I would be looking to come back up here for XRP there. Just a little brief on XRP. But yeah, so let's do a little vote. Let's do a little vote, guys, because I know how we all like to vote coming through here. Now, let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Basically, what I want from you, do you think this trap zone is going to be a trap, and we're going to basically retrace and have another little, we're going to try again for 50k in terms of a nice uptrend coming through there? Or do you think we're going to break to the downside here and we're going to see a measure move play out of around 5% coming through there, short position all the way down to 44,855? Now, what I want from you in the chat, I want a 2 if, that's a pretty bad 2. I want a 2 if we're breaking down, and I want a 1 if we're breaking up. Well, we're going to find support and bang it up to 50k. So 2 for 44, 1 for 55. Well, 50, 1 for 50, right? So yeah, let me see what you all guys are thinking in the chat there, and we'll basically see. Mr. Green Goblin is bearish. Mr. Miles coming through with a 1 straight away, not messing around there. And even though I know the stream is delayed, and 65 likes, guys. Your likes do not go unappreciated. I do really appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. Obviously, it helps me out dramatically with the YouTube algorithms, considering I am still a new streamer out here, guys. Still a new streamer. Still only been streaming for, what, 3 months out here? And we did hit 1,100 subscribers. Absolutely amazing stuff this week, guys. Do really, really appreciate it out here. And you do know I stream every single day, Monday to Friday. And I also do video updates, altcoin updates coming through. God, the chat is popping. Let me see the narrative coming through there. We've got Green Goblins with 2, Tom's with 2, Cuba is saying 1, back up to 50k there. Cuba, sorry. And Simon saying 1 this weekend. Dama saying 2, Simple Technology 1, Joseph 2, LR 1, Johnny English 2, Gordon 1. No, sorry, Gordon 2, Mr. Miles on the least delayed. Yeah, I think you took a stab in the dark then. You were saying I was going to put a 1 there. But yeah, I think the narrative right now is a 2. That's what you all saying. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Dama's voting a lot of times there. Good stuff there. So yeah, the narrative right now is a 2. And at the end of the day, people, we do need a rev week. As you say in there, Restless there, we do need a rev week. We do need to come down. I would say the ideal scenario for us is to actually come down to 44 and then see the continuation to the upside. And hey, in terms of percent for this downtrend, if we go from 50k down to 44, that's literally 11.43%. And let's go on that first major retracement that we did have from this high point coming through here in the terms of the when this uptrend actually begun. Literally a 12% retracement, right? So at the end of the day, even 11.4, did we say 11.43% retracement down to 44, testing these higher lows and then banging it back up. That's absolutely fine. That's pure health. That's what we want. That's literally marathon running every single day. That's good stuff coming through there for Bitcoin if that is to happen. But yeah, interesting to see how that is how it's planning to. What's your how that is planning to plan out, right? It sounded like the moon then. What's your suggestion on BTC price? This is it's quite hard to say a suggestion right now, just because we're on a crucial point, right? We're on a crucial point of a break point. If we break this point to the downside, we're going to be coming down. a considerable amount, right? We've got a lot of stuff pushing us down on a lot of all the time frames. Volume weighted ATR band coming through at 45,800. That's obviously going to be acting as a lovely level of support there. So yeah, if we do lose this parallel channel to the downside, we're likely to actually break down here. So the price prediction, I would say short-term target will be 45,900, so like 46k. And then we've got, if we do break that to the downside as well, on the midterm, we've also got 44,741 for a measurement to the downside. Now, if we look at the RSI coming through here, we're sat on a current crucial level of support. If we break that to the downside, it's going to be another point to be referencing for us falling out of this chart pattern as well. And then we've also got another point here in terms of the downtrend coming through in terms of the MACD there. So that's another point to reference as well if we break that. So yeah, as I said, we're on the fence at this point in time. We don't really know if we're going to recover from it. If we do and find the support across all the chart patterns that we are looking for here, then we are going to see that progression back to the upside, invalidating some previous lower highs there. And that's going to be starting off with the most recent one sat at around 48,600. So yeah, that would be the next target to the upside. Target to the downside, I would be looking at breaking this previous wick here, this previous low, and coming down to test this this previous higher low here around that 46,324. That's what I would be looking at there. Oh, goodness me, that was tiring. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it from me, guys. Do appreciate you all out here in the chat. And also a bit of news. As I said, I'm developing stuff to basically launch hopefully on the 1st of September, and I will be doing a giveaway every single stream from September the 1st if I can get everything ready. Hopefully the festival doesn't wreck me too bad, and then I can keep up my workflow, right? I don't want a week off or anything like that. I'm not about that life. So yeah, hopefully I can get everything launched on the 1st of September. And I'm in my website as well, really working hard on everything. So yeah, hopefully that is going to happen. And then I will be running giveaways every single stream, every single morning, Monday to Friday. So make sure you stay tuned for that, guys. And also, I am going to be, obviously, I'm at a festival this weekend, unfortunately, as you guys know. So I am going to be scheduling some uploads to actually come through. So you're still going to have a little bit of content from me. It's not just going to be dead silence from the Crypto Chester community. There is going to be a little bit of content coming through there that I'm going to schedule to upload there, guys. But I am going to be away from the charts this weekend for the first time in a long time, right? So so yeah, I appreciate you all coming through there. This is going to be the end from me. But once again, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Massive milestone we hit this week, 1,100 subscribers. So I do really appreciate you guys here, guys. I do really appreciate you guys. But I am going to be taking a break, obviously going to the festival. Do need a little bit of a holiday coming through there. But yeah, peace out for now, and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.